I hope you remember it's all about the Web 3.0, because in order to achieve blockchain mass adoption, we need the Web 3.0 to be fully operational. And data storage plays a vital role in the future on the blockchain. So as the demand for data storage is growing exponentially, the need for a decentralized, low-cost data storage protocol that can scale is a true necessity. Almost all web pages stored in centralized data stores are often managed by a single organization or even a single person, resulting in the loss of data or degradation, server expenses, and the possibility of tampering with the data. So the Arweave protocol claims it provides a secure method of permanently storing data on-chain that is immune to accidental or deliberate data loss. Arweave is a new type of storage that supports data with resilient and perpetual holdings, allowing users and developers to truly store data forever, and that is for the first time. Just as many other altcoins, the AR token has hit an all-time high in 2021 and then has been spending the following months drifting lower. So I guess the question is, can the Arweave token break its bearish course and return to strong returns for investors? Well, in this video, I'm gonna give you a handful of fundamental reasons why you can remain optimistic on Arweave in 2022 and beyond. I'm also going to cover the project's latest developments in order for you to form a plausible decision if the AR token should be in your portfolio. And last but not least, a few future price predictions. Now, I know that the market is a bit in a bear trend, and as we speak, geopolitical tensions are also portraying a challenging future. But allow me to tell you one thing. Now is the time to educate yourself. Now is the time to identify the market leaders of tomorrow and pick them up at 50 to 80% from the recent all-time highs. And it is truly with great conviction and hard work that I try to provide you with top quality projects. So please hit the like, subscribe to the channel, and join my live streams so that you can become among the 1%. My name is Nico Arachi, and I'm the host of Crypto Never Sleeps. Currently, the live AR price today is $33, and the current coin market cap ranking is number 80 with a live market cap of slightly more than 1 billion. However, trading at 63% below its all-time high, which was recorded on November 5th, 2021. So Arweave is not a blockchain per se. This platform stores its data in block graphs, not in blockchains containing transactions and data like a typical blockchain. Each block is connected to the previous two blocks in Arweave, forming a structure called a block weave. Different to Bitcoin, where blocks are linked sequentially, forming a chain. Now, in order to use Arweave, users pay a one-time cost to access and provide permanent and immutable data storage. And everyone is allowed to contribute to the network by renting out unused storage space on your own computer. So Arweave is powered by PermaWeb, which is a collaborative web to which anybody can contribute and be compensated for maintaining it. Additionally, Arweave network can handle up to 5,000 transactions per second, also known as TPS, and store data at a fraction of the cost of conventional servers, making it both cost-effective and fast. And in case you're into mining, well, the Arweave development team is still working on making it possible to mine the tokens using not only Linux and Ubuntu operating systems, but in the future it's also going to be possible to mine with various operating systems, including Windows. However, the minimum recommended requirement is a computer that has at least 8 gigabytes of RAM and a recommendation of 32 gigabytes. Mining with a CPU is more efficient than a GPU because it uses proof of access and Blockweave software. So miners, they need to download software and run mining. Now this requires code-based programming skills for the installation process. Mining performance depends on the amount of data stored on your server, on your computer, and it is impossible to mine without data. Now, I'm not very big on the mining aspect of things, but just in case, you can go and inform yourself. So AR is the native token in the Arweave network ecosystem, and it becomes an important foundation for the network security through incentives. AR tokens are used to reward network miners and also as a means of paying fees if you want to upload and store data on the blockchain. And now let's have a look at some recent news and some highlights. First of all, the hackathon. $15,000 can be won in Bundle R, Boba, and Arweave hackathon. You see, a month after Bundle R added Boba token as a means of payment for people uploading data on Arweave's decentralized storage, the duo and Arweave announced a hackathon worth 15,000 WAGMI tokens. And the goal is to create an open source solution that allows users on Boba to easily deploy and engage with Arweave via Bundle R using Boba tokens. And in case you're a programmer, you could build a permaweb app and get $100,000 investment. The developers and engineers with permaweb ideas can now build on Arweave with $100,000 investment support. The developer gets cash support at every stage, from building the app and pitching the idea to raising external funding. So, maybe you could be your own crypto millionaire. Furthermore, talk about decentralized news that are of importance. Arweave is currently used to archive documents related to the Ukraine-Russia war for future historians in order to analyze them. And over 24 million tweets, videos, and documents have already been preserved. You see, it could be for the first time in history of mankind that we can actually have history lessons that display the truth. And last but not least, let's have a look at some future price predictions so we can see what the sentiment is like. And the first future price prediction comes from digitalcoin.com, and they believe we're going to see a high in 2022 of $48.78 and $80 in 2025. Now the second one comes from walletinvestor.com, and they predict that the price will hit $73.96 in 2022 and $169 in 2025. Now the last price prediction comes from cryptocurrencypriceprediction.com, and in contrast to the two above, they're basing their price prediction on a fundamental approach, and they're seeing a high in 2022 of $92 and $518 in 2025. And before we end, I would like to give my 2 cents on the dollar. Even though I think Arweave is so good, and I think there is so much demand for decentralized storage, that it is, from my point of view, a must-have. And as you can see, it goes within our points of identifying new market leaders, identifying new trends, getting top quality coins below 50 to 80% from the all-time highs. So I think it is definitely a good time to be averaging in. Now Arweave also, why I like it so much, it's not only it's the first blockchain to offer permanent data storage solutions, but users, they can also store various kinds of data like audio, images, videos. So I think it could become a competitor to some of the big centralized cloud storages like Google and Amazon and Microsoft. Now, just to hit you with some numbers, it is estimated that the demand for data storage will increase by 2025 exponentially, obviously allowing the adoption for Arweave to be very large. Now, several analysts have been estimating the data growth of 22% per year in order to allow growth of the entire market to more than 140 billion by 2025. So currently 300 decentralized applications have already been built on Arweave, and we believe this is going only to continue. In case this video brought you any kind of value, well then please, you know what to do. Hit like, smash subscribe, and all them goodies, and please come and join us for the live streams. I'll be there, Betty is there, and we love you.